Hi traders, this is a video from FXDD on XAU USD, or in other words, gold. My name is Chris from Elite Currency, and before we dive into the charts, be aware of this risk disclaimer explaining the fact that trading for exchange and global financial markets is considered high risk. Please seek the advice of an independent financial advisor for more information on that, and this video is for informational and educational purposes only. So this is the monthly chart, and we're looking at that because it is the end of the month, March, coming to a new month, of course, in April. And yes, last month was, or this month still, is bearish. Last month too, and the bullish breakout above the 21 EMA zone is failing so far, and that is not a surprise. As expected, we were looking at an A, B, C, D, E. So far, it does look like the wave D has been finished and the wave E is starting. And when we consider this bearish bounce, that pattern seems to be confirmed. All right, so let's see how far that wave E could go. If we put a fib on this wave D like this, we would expect wave E to actually turn at any of these fibs. It's really difficult to know where the wave E will stop, but if it does, or if it is a wave E, I should say, it should not break below this bottom. And once it breaks above this top, then we are looking at a bullish breakout. So when will that happen? Difficult to say. As you can see, each of these swings here, A, B, C, D, no, other way around, sorry, A, B, C, D, E, are months, right? 5-6 months. Any of these swings are at least that. So maybe at the end of this year, finally the wave E could be finished. This is looking like a wave A or 1. We don't know yet at this moment. This looks like a wave B or 2. And then the wave 3 or C will start. And maybe at the end of this year, beginning of this year, we might see gold make a rally. That's at least my analysis at the moment, unless, of course, price breaks below this bottom. And this bottom, well, this bottom break would invalidate, of course, the triangle for the moment. If it breaks this bottom, then in that case, a downtrend might be back into play. We had a downtrend here, of course. And in that case, price might fall further to make a new low, for instance. So that would certainly change perspectives quite drastically if price is able to push through 1100, for instance. For the moment, I am bullish, and I think that price will bounce at any of these fibs. But we still have, of course, a pretty decent retracement to be expected, at least if this is a wave E. So if we have that fib from the bottom of wave D to the top of wave D, then you can see that price more or less bounced at the 38.2 fib, missed it by a tad. And if you follow our analysis more closely, you might have known that we were looking at a bounce at the 88.6 fib. Let's put a fib from here to here. And that's what it did. We put the fib from here, which was the wave top of the wave C to the bottom of the wave C, and the wave D stopped indeed at the 88.6 fib. We had a big wick at that fib, and we had a bearish candlestick pin bar there. Price broke below the 21 EMA. We thought that there was a lot of momentum in this downside, therefore confirming the reversal and also the bounce at the deep 88.6 fib. So therefore we said this upside is looking corrective and could create a head and shoulders pattern. That's what it did. Price broke below the support trend line of that head and shoulders pattern here, the wave B. There we go. And kind of made a bear flag right there. Momentum, correction, and now momentum is restarting to the downside. Strong daily candle on Thursday. So what I'm expecting is a continuation lower at this moment for the break, because of this break, because of the head and shoulders pattern, because of all the other things we mentioned. So I think that this could be a part of that. I think we could see a correction here. So what I would do personally, I think is the best. Let's get rid of this fib for the moment. There we go. And I think that a fib from here to here could make sense like this. Price hit the 38.2 fib, as you can see. So if it stays below the 50 fib and a 38, if it moves up like this a little bit, but ultimately stays below this confluence of resistance at around 1300, maybe 1306 as a max level, then I think that could be a good resistance zone. And I think that there could be, what I'm looking for basically is bearish engulfing twins or bearish engulfing candlestick pattern or some other bearish signal through a candlestick pattern that could indicate that the price is bouncing here, and I'm looking for a continuation lower from this zone. I am waiting for price action to confirm that, just in case price is making a reversal back up. And if price does break above the 1310 level, then in that case, of course, something else might be going on. But as long as price is corrective, as long as price moves slowly to the upside and it respects this resistance zone, eventually I think price will break through the correction and start a new leg to the downside, new momentum further lower to make a lower low and head deeper down to 1250 at first, but even further than that, because if we put the fib back on that we had on the chart just a while ago, which was from this bottom to this top on the wave D, then the wave E could stop at, for instance, 50 fib. That's 1250. But it could even go to the 61.8 fib at 1230, or even 78.6 fib at 1200. The advantage of the wave E is that we know that price should not go below this bottom. And we know that then in that case, if it is a wave E, an uptrend could start, which could go through this resistance top. That means there could be quite some upside to be expected. But as I already indicated, this wave E is maybe not close to being finished. As we looked at the other swings, all of them lasted a few months at the very least. This wave E has just started a few weeks ago. So I do believe that the bearish correction will last a while before we see the uptrend really start on this golden pair. But according to this analysis, eventually an uptrend will start later this year, second part of this year maybe, first part of next year, quarter seem to be likely targets, although the timing of such a big reversal remains always difficult to predict. And it does a little bit depend on how price action unfolds to the downside as well. All right, that's it. A little bit longer than I expected, but anyhow, I hope that it helped. And of course, more videos and webinars, live webinars as well with FXDD. Nennet and I myself are adding that regularly. So check out these links for trading webinars and educational webinars that you can join live. But of course, the recordings are also added to the YouTube channel of FXDD. So check that out and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Wish you all good trading and talk to you soon. Cheers.